Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going. Well, I've heard both you guys talk about the handle of Kyrie Irving. Kenny, did anyone in your era come close to being able to do what Kyrie can do with the dribble?
Yeah, I think there were several. You know, and with the hand check rule, if they didn't have it the way it is, Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway.
Was Iverson in that game?
Iverson, yeah. Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, Kenny. Yeah,
those guys would have had the freedom to dribble the way they wanted to dribble because of lack of hand check. But Kyrie Irving is special.
Yeah. And the other thing that makes him special, his footwork is as good as anybody's ever played. Like that, people lose sight. It ain't just your handle, it's the footwork. It's his combination that's what makes him so special.
That's a great point. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Junior. And it's Houston at the 2. And looking at the Nets, we've got Durant, and it's Gardner in at the center. Here's Ray. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Siakam. Passes it to Houston. Down low, here's Shonga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity strike. That's a huge factor.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it's clear how much Durant loves this game. He has a real drive to keep improving and an undeniable thirst to contend for championships.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Junior. Siakam left side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Celtics in Boston. And on the way from Irving for 3, here's Ray. Great D that time from Leonard.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
That one drops for him.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back 3 has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step-back? Guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vandal.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step-back until he played.
And it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step-back. And I'd never seen the step-back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? I was like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to dribble.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Another miss by Irving.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Houston, the pass to Leonard. Over Irving. And another basket for Toronto.
A staple of Leonard's attack continues to demonstrate how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3 from KD. Good on the triple. KD's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Durant. Now the pass to McNeil. Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to love guys who can finish in traffic. Kyrie carves out just enough separation for his shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Houston, the pass to Leonard. Siakam kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. One item of concern for the coach was Pascal Siakam's ability to get out and run. Coach spoke about his speed, saying, "We need to locate Pascal after every missed shot. If we fail on that, he'll be getting easy buckets all night with how he runs the floor." And that is a hard task for big men who are trying to stay up with the Raptors' really big star. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Junior after the three-pointer from KD. Here's Houston. 17 points in his last outing. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Gets an open look and hits. Carter's got his second bucket of the night. Greg Popovich, the Spurs coach, Kenny, has talked about how the three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront more than anybody.
Of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'd never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And I got on him about it. And coach looked at me and he said, hey, we don't yell at our shooting guard. He said, I never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. Here's Junior following the bucket by the Nets. To the paint, here's Siakam. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
Good defense, better offense. Through hard work, Siakam's become a #1 scoring option.
Irving with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Junior the pass to Carter. The shot, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. McNeil kicks to Irving. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Junior the pass to Siakam. Leonard looking around. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Irving. Gardner passes to Durant. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 15 points. Kenny, when you came into the NBA as a rookie, was there a veteran who stepped in to become your mentor?
My first coach, Bill Russell, was
He was your mentor?
Yes. Which is even funnier. Like, the former players in North Carolina were my mentors. Because we played
some of those guys?
Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins, Walter Davis.
That's like a Hall of Fame class.
Yeah. I mean, all those guys were still in the league, and they would come back and they would tell stories about what it takes to be in the NBA and how you got to stay there. So those were my mentors.
And you drank in every word.
Oh, every second, yeah.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Frazier outside. In the corner, Simmons with it. De La Cruz, the pass to Gill. From outside, off the mark. The Raptors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Outside for Lowry. Offensive rebound, Hernandez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Frazier. Over Junior. Almost, but it rolls out. Raptors with the lead. Here's Osman. Pass to Junior. Here's Hernandez. Passes to Osman. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 4.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Simmons passes to De La Cruz. Over to the wing. He's your right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last...
And there are a lot of questions on the best way, guys, to develop talent in the NBA. Kenny, would you restructure youth basketball in the U.S.?
Many fans think that the G League could supplant college hoops. I think I would restructure it in this way. And it has nothing to do with the players. I would just make sure that the coaches are coaches. Meaning, to get a driver's license, what do you need? You have to learn to drive. To get any kind of thing, you need a license to do it. You don't need a license to be a coach. No, you got to be a license to coach my kid.
And not to mention, this is still a business. So I'd rather have the impact of what the college game brings, because now I got a ready-made star coming into our game. You think about when Magic and Bird came in, they were big stars because they have played in the most watched game ever. Right?
Absolutely.
There's still a huge advantage to having collegians come into our league.
We've got Irving, and it's De La Cruz in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Siakam, and he makes good on the layup. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Stolen away. Fast break, Toronto. Leonard with the ball. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's a quiet intensity to Leonard's game that I absolutely love. He won't back down from anyone.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Nets trail by 5. Now Irving. He had 16 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Here's KD. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And finished off by Siakam.
This is the modern day big. Siakam can stretch you out and can hurt you right at the rim.
Durant, the pass to Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 11.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Irving. You know, every player has that moment when they know it's their last season in the league. The body tells them, the mind probably leads them in that direction. Did you know, Kenny, when it was time to retire?
When the paycheck stopped coming, I was like, oh, I think it's time to give it up.
No, your body, right?
Oh, my body.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was one reason. But then there's a play in basketball when you get a steal. You take a picture back to see who's chasing you. And when you realize when you're young, guys don't chase you. They have that body language, they're not coming after you. But when they turn around and they all have that body language like they're coming after you, yeah, it's time to retire.
Man, the funny thing for me, being more of a defensive player, I never forget, it was a loose ball, like at half court. That was like 5-6 feet from us. And I looked at it and I said to myself, can I get that? And by the time I processed it,
it was gone.
The young fella had already got it. I
gone.
went home and cried that night. True story, because I knew.
Really?
Time to hang him up, baby.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was 34.
You know who the real guy made me retire?
Who?
Darryl Armstrong. It was a preseason game. I was with Detroit, and this guy full pressured me, and I couldn't really bring the ball. I couldn't bring the ball up. I couldn't bring it up. I had to let somebody else bring the ball up. He was pressuring me. I was like, I stopped.
A shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Knicks, made a big difference. scored 12 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And Carter with his second chance points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets, trailing by 5. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to McNeil.
The NBA is such an international phenomenon, Kenny. Tearing up this league are some young guns who started outside of the U.S.
Yeah, Giannis, Jokic and Doncic, they come to mind. They're probably 3 of the top 10 players in basketball right now. It's not, I don't even say it anymore. I don't say international player. I just say he's a player now. I never think about Giannis as an international player.
Our game's been global for so long now that's a great point because, we had Dirk and we've had Nash and we've had Akeem. Some of our all-time greats weren't from America.
Yep. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Nets trail by 5. Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. Inside.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the Raptors call time here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Here's Junior. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Carter right side. Plenty of space. And again, it's Toronto converting.
The versatility of Wendell. He can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Irving with it. He's got 15. The pass to Ray. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Carter. To the inside. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
The size, the touch, Leonard has all the tools needed to make that play.
Irving passes to De La Cruz. And here is Durant, covered by Siakam. Here's McNeil. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
There's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Irving. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant missing all of last year, recovering from that torn Achilles tendon. Now, in his first full season with the Nets, what do you expect from him? Where's he going to go?
Well, he's going to have to adjust his game. But, Greg, man, have you ever seen anybody come back from Achilles injury?
I mean,
at that age?
Yeah, we've seen him come back, but we've not seen anybody get back to where they were. And he's got a long way to go because of where he was. I mean, he wasn't just a great player. He was an all-time great. So I think we're all rooting for him to get there. But, it's going to be a challenge.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Nets. Junior the pass to Boucher. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now here's Frazier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Caruch grabs the board. Caruch has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell G when he's back.
PG. We got to let him in.
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. Steve, you've had your battles against Kenny Smith when you two played, but it's always so much fun to be by his side here at the broadcast table.
Yeah, for sure. Kenny's a competitor. But more importantly, right now, he's a fantastic commentator. Great job of expressing his views on the league, and I hope we will hear from him for a long time.
Back to Simmons. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Now, here's Boucher. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving looking for an opening. Gill kicks to Frazier. Pass to Irving. Simmons with it. The Nets need to get a shot off here with the fadeaway. No good on the shot.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Pascal Siakam. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Siakam is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Junior. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position. Here's Junior. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today, but, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now, here's Junior, covered by Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action.
Fantastic isolation player, Kyrie. But on that play, he made a play for others.
Raptors leading by 8. And here's Junior. Carter at the elbow. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got 21.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Passes it to Siakam. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Houston. Hits it from three-point range. Houston's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
The pass to Ray. It's Durant on the wing. Over Leonard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's good.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. McNeil, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
We're seeing the full arsenal here tonight. Uncle Drew turning up.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
6 feet out. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Leonard. Shot from the wing. No good. Nets trail by 11. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. The lead now cut to single digits. Durant's got 24 points.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Lowry's shot is good.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Kicks it to McNeil. Outside Irving. Over Lowry. And it's Irving missing. Toronto leading by 12. Fires for 3. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Junior. Lowry's got 8 points.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Irving passes to Garner. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant just inside the line. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Lowry kicks to Junior. Pass to Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. 17 points in the game.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Irving double team. Here's McNeil. Here's Garner. Over Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Here's Simmons. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Pulls it from 20. Kept alive. The kick out to Frazier. And that one goes long.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Osman, the pass to Boucher. Outside Lowry. Pass to Osman. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this.
Here's Gill. A shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Osman. Passes it to Junior. To the middle. It's stolen by Frazier. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Toronto leading by 6. They've got Gill, and it's Ray in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Junior, guarded by Simmons. Here's Karuch. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's McNeil, and good that time. McNeil's got 9 points here in the second half.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Raptors shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And that one's good, Junior.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. The pass to McNeil. Clock at 4. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Junior. Pass to Hernandez, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And Brooklyn has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. De La Cruz, the pass to Gill. Here's McNeil, shoots the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. To the paint. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. That one goes in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Simmons. Raptors leading by 7. Junior the pass to Carter. Fires it up. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Durant with a wide open look. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Junior. Carter at the elbow. Pass to Houston. The rebound by the Nets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Count it. And now it's only a 5-point Toronto lead.
Nights like these, you just have to tip your hat to KD. He's a champion for a reason.
Siakam, right side. Down low. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. Houston's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
KD passes to Ray. KD's shot is good.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. And Leonard has it in the corner. Tipped away. Here's Carter. Siakam trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 4 points this quarter. Nets trail by 7. And the pass to McNeil. Pass to De La Cruz. 6 on the shot clock. Over Leonard. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Mistake by the defender, fouling a very good free throw shooter in Kawhi.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's Durant on the wing. Here's McNeil. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now, Junior. Pass to Siakam. He kicks to Junior. Passes it to Carter. The Raptors need to get a shot up. 13 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 12 points for Junior.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
And there's the pass to Garner. Dishes it to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Wendell Carter.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Here's McNeil. Deflects the pass. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Here's Schellinger, and Junior throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's McNeil. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Irving, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Irving's got 28.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Junior. Shoots off the step back. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Count the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Irving. Here's Garner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Irving. And here's KD for three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Irving dishes to Durant. Pass to McNeil. Six to shoot. Elbow shot. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 19 points in the game.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now, here's Junior. Covered by Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 17. Here's McNeil. On the wing, Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 32 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Siakam outside. Pass to Houston. Yes, that goes in. Houston's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now, here's Irving. Passes it to McNeil. 5 on the clock. He can't get that one, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Junior.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
It's the Nets now. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Gardner passes to Ray. Looking to end the run. Siakam pulls it in. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Carter. And it's in there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's KD. The kick out to Irving. Durant feeling it out a bit. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you.